Hey everyone, it's kind of Jomo. You're doing Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019, of course, because there's already another movie called Godzilla King of the Monsters. So, this movie starts off with like a scene that takes place during the first Godzilla movie from 2014, San Francisco, and the main character, Mark, sees that his son Andrew is dead or can't be found. Then we cut to present day China, where we see Emma and Madison. They go to the Mothra cocoon, yeah, and then Mothra hatches, and this guy whose name I cannot remember comes and takes them. Then we see Mark living out in the forest, and some I don't remember what they were called. Monarch people show up and such, and we see Ken Watanabe showing that there's more, Titans and such, and then I think that these guys who took Emma and Madison go to the Arctic. They see King Ghidorah frozen in ice, and then Mark and everyone else shows up and tries to save them, but King Ghidorah breaks free, and Godzilla shows up and fights him and such. And then, I don't remember what happens after that. They then go back to the plane, and then they head to somewhere in Mexico. I don't remember where it was, but, and then Rodan hatches out of a volcano, and King Ghidorah shows up and fights him. Godzilla shows up again, battles. Godzilla actually ends up losing, and they're able to find a way to resurrect him, but unfortunately, Ken Watanabe has to sacrifice himself in order to do it, because they have to use some nuclear bombs, and they can't actually detonate it because something went wrong, and then the only choice they have is for someone to detonate it themselves. So Ken Watanabe does that, and so after they bring Godzilla back, you cut to Boston where Madison escapes and uses this thing, which is a major plot point in the movie, and I don't remember what it was. It was something that uses sound effects to get the monster's attention and such, and then yeah, and then King Ghidorah shows up, and Godzilla battles him, and Mothra shows up and battles Rodan, and then Mothra ends up dying, and Godzilla is now got like much more firepower in him, and then kills King Ghidorah, and yeah, that's it. I know that's my review on Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019, and yeah, I know it sounds like a pretty basic review, which it is, but yeah, that's all I have for my movie review. Bye.